Diwali celebrations are going in full swing across the country. It's that time of the year when employers roll out your much awaited bonus. So one generally spends this extra payout on their lifestyle needs like watching a movie or shopping for clothes. But if you are one of them, one of those few unfortunate who is immersed in debt, should you use this extra cash payout for clearing EMI burden? Is there any other prudent way to make the best use of your bonus? Now let's discuss about this, and to help you get all the tips on how to utilize your Diwali bonus, we are joined by Amit Kukreja, founder Amit Kukreja Advisory. Amit, good evening and welcome to the show. So, bonuses have been rolled out, and I'm sure people are also ready with their shopping list. But then let's talk about how to make the best use of this extra cash in hand that you've got. Ideally, according to you, one should just pay off all the debt and not really go into a shopping spree right now?
See, I call it a three-pronged strategy to answer your question. Divide your money into three parts, and then what is the allocation for each part is completely subjective. One, improve your future. So can we fund a financial goal that's fulfillment is due in the future? Improve your present. What can I do today, now, to spend so that I can have a better lifestyle? I can have a good feeling that I make good money, I enjoy this bonus. And three, how do I minimize my liability so that I can improve my present as well as future? So it's a very subjective decision. What is the proportion for each box or each category? And should I ignore one out of the three categories? Should I ignore two out of the three categories? Or should I just fund all three in equal proportion? That's a call that the individual has to take. But I normally recommend improve your present, improve your future, and do whatever it takes in terms of reducing your liability to improve your present and future. Only thing I want to watch out, I would like to call out, is that investors should watch out that in their attempt to finish the liability, they should not finish their liability where the tax efficiency is gone completely. For example, home loan gives you a good tax efficiency or tax advantage. Don't be in a hurry to prepay the home loan if you are especially in 20s or early 30s. If you're in 40s and 50s, you can go for reducing the loan in your home loan. But in 20s and 30s, take it easy, enjoy the tax benefit that you get with the home loan.
All right, let's talk about paying off the debt. Now, should you be utilizing the entire amount, or there are ways you can use this money to pay off your debt and also to make the best use of this money for your Diwali shopping or your Diwali expenses? Because if it is a lot of money, you really have to use it smartly. Paying off your entire debt could be the best way to utilize that extra cash in hand, but then one also wants to enjoy the festival time, and Diwali, that's a yearly festival.
Yeah, absolutely. See, money is a resource. The job of money is to give you a good feeling that you're living a good life. So if you're not spending the money to have a good feeling present moment, then you will not get the feeling of having received a bonus. So take a call. Definitely improve your current moment, improve your present moment by spending and buying something for yourself. You can definitely take a small chunk of money to prepay your home loan, because that will also create some additional cash flow in your hand that you can use to improve your present or the future. I don't have a direct answer because it is a very subjective investor-based decision, but I always call out that have a balance of two or three.
Acha, what about people who want to increase their investment amount? Because this is also that time of the year when one can realign their goals, rebalance their portfolio, maybe shuffle up few things in their portfolio. It's a very nice time to look at your portfolio and where are you in terms of your goal planning. How can one do this, and how would you advise them to increase the investment amounts for their particular goals or investment strategies?
Sure. See, there are a lot of salaried executives these days who are focused on building financial freedom. So let me define financial freedom. Financial freedom is, I don't want to work for money. I don't want to work or do something that gets me more money. I only want to work because I love doing this. I want to pursue my passion or whatever I'm very passionate about, right? So a lot of people are now focused on building financial freedom. So they want to fast forward the retirement corpus so that they can leave their job or they can leave what they're doing, which is something that they're not enjoying. So Normally people divide the funding of goals in two buckets. The one bucket is building my financial freedom, which a lot of people say early retirement, quote unquote early retirement. And the second one is let's fund the financial goals of our children's education, of upgrading a house or upgrading a car, right? So you take a 50-50 approach, that 50% of the money, let's just fund a financial goal, which is upgrading my house or a car or funding a child's education. And the other 50%, let's focus and contribute towards building financial freedom where I'm able to retire early. So again, priority of a goal can be established by the investor based on what he thinks is the most important aspect to give happiness in his life using the money. He can either use the money to top up his financial goals, or he can use the money to top up his financial freedom fund or a retirement corpus, or he can have some proportionate contribution towards both the set of goals.
All right, so that was all about how to make the best use of your Diwali bonus if you've got one, and how should you go ahead in your investment journey. But then we also have a few queries lined out for you, Amit. And first, a question is from Srinivas from Bangalore, and he says that he's a senior citizen and a pensioner, and he wants to invest almost 1 lakh in Bharat bonds. He wants to know the details and whether being a senior citizen it's a good option for him to invest. What's the entry or exit load, and are they tradable? Is there any lock-in period?
Yeah. So bonds normally have lock-in period, and even for senior citizens, they do have a lock-in period. So when it comes to investing money for a senior citizen, I call out that you should look for safety of capital, which the bond has. You should look for a good rate of return, which the bond has. The third is you should look for liquidity. So in case you need the money in a hurry, you will not be able to pull out the money unless the bond is tradable in the secondary market and the price at which it gets sold is palatable to you, is acceptable to you, right? So look at SLM, safety of capital, liquidity, and the return that it is giving you. And based on that, make an investment. My suggestion is, since you're a senior citizen, see if you have funded your senior citizen savings scheme up to 15 lakhs. See if you have funded your LIC Vyay Bandhan Yojana up to 15 lakhs. And after that, if you have already invested 30 lakhs in these two products, if you still have money that you want to invest in a guaranteed income or return product, then Bharat Bond is a good option, but you will miss out on the liquidity aspect though.
All right, so that will be all for today's show. Thank you so much, Amit, for joining in and helping our viewers with the Diwali bonus and sorting their financial planning out for them.
Pleasure. Thank you, Kavita, for having me.